Hey, how's it going? It's been a little while since I've been this side of the camera. I've been very busy with work and fishing and walking the dog and getting ready for Christmas and all that really fun stuff, but I'm back. I've been busy making some improvements, some new plans on this layout that I spoke to you about a few months ago. It has come along quite nicely. I've made a few changes, a few improvements, but just before we get into that, I want to show you this rather lovely Trevor Mitchell puzzle that I've done. Let's take a quick look. Okay, so Trevor Mitchell, painter from Bradford in West Yorkshire, does lots of planes and trains and villages and all kinds of cool little painting stuff like that. He does them for badges and lunchboxes and puzzles. This is quite an old one. I picked this one up for £1.25 in a charity shop. Absolute bargain. It's the second time I've done this one. I had a lot of fun. The clouds and the track actually proved more tricky than I thought. I ended up roping Mrs. Junction into giving us a hand and finish things one off. It's got this rather nice, handsome looking chap with a red brolly on the right hand side. Obviously in each of the logos you've got a driver in each. I don't know what these two locomotives are. If you do, feel free to drop a comment. That's always appreciated. I'm not sure what these two lads on the left are up to. Hopefully not causing mischief. I guess we'll never know. Right, now, chuck me pencil about. Now, on to having a quick look at this plan. Now, previously I had been planning on doing a layout in 00. That was going to be an 8-foot by 2-foot shunting layout. Times have changed ever so slightly. I've taken some elements of that and incorporated into the current plan, which is now a 6-foot by 4-foot L-shaped layout. Still an end-to-end layout, but like I say, I've made some adjustments, so let's take a quick look. Now, this layout is based slightly further south from London's and Midlands and Scotland region, although London would be covered slightly by it. This is based on a station in East Anglia. Bonus points if you can guess which one it is. Leave a message in the comments if you do. I'd say this is an N-gauge layout rather than 00. And we're going for a 6-foot length by 4-foot depth here, and like I said, we're going for an L shape. And we're going to do this by having the board in two separate sections. So the join is going to be here, straight like so. Now, this might need adjusting ever so slightly. This is not a completely finished layout, but this is probably going to end up shuffling just across just a touch. Possibly just do a cut here. I may bring it back the other way, we shall see. But let's say so this is, board's going to be two separate sections here. They're going to butt up against each other. Ideally, I'm going to try and get this so that the point work and the joins off the track are sitting nice and square on that join, so that when they come together, they just sit nice and flat. I'll probably run some wiring with some connectors just underneath the board so that I can put my brain in gear. I'm probably going to have a set of connectors, some dropper wires, so I'm going to put main part, power plug goes here, and the power goes here, and let's say have a connector running into each of the board with some wires running around to drop some power across the board. These straight sections I'll probably end up using just flexi-track for those, but these curves here and the points themselves I'm just going to use set track for those, partly because it keeps the geometry nice and flat, and also because I've never built points in my life and I want those to be nice and square. Ideally I would like to use electro frogs if I could, because obviously for some of these points here, but we'll see. Like I say, this is still a work in progress. Hi, I'm in the middle of editing right now, and I realised partway through that, you know, the whole guess which station you think this might be bit. While recording I completely brain farted on saying that, so I'm going to give you a second to guess which station it is, because I kind of explain where it is in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to my hands. Cool. Now with Ipswich, the main station building would be around about here, this direction here, coming out. That would be heading off to London, obviously Colchester, Chelmsford and such in this direction. This branch line here would curve itself off, up and round towards Felixstowe. Obviously the London line would come out here through Stoke Tunnel and down to the bottom there. This, I believe, would have been Cambridge line, if I'm not mistaken, and this way would head up to, this line here would head up to Norwich and Norfolk. I think most of these would be joined together. Obviously this section here at Ipswich would be your fuel depots. I think they used to run the Freightliner maintenance here a long time ago. Obviously there's now a new Freightliner depot which is up this way somewhere, off in this direction. Freightliner depot is off that way. Alright, thanks for checking in. I'll catch you next time. Have a good day.